Hello everyone, I'm happy to see you here once again. The educational series, has provided an informative and useful video about disability insurance. Here, we will try to cover all about disability insurance, including what is disability insurance, how does disability insurance work, who needs disability insurance, what does disability insurance cover, what is the cost of disability insurance coverage, why do I need individual disability insurance, types of disability insurance, what level of disability insurance do I require, what is the cost of disability insurance coverage and when is the most advantageous time to purchase disability insurance, and much more. For your kind information, this series has been made only for educational purpose. For any doubt, you can use the comment section. We will try our best. Let's get right to the topic without wasting any time. What is disability insurance? A benefit is paid out if you are unable to work as a result of an illness or injury. Disability insurance, D, is a type of income protection that provides income protection. The amount of income replacement provided by a plan, as well as the length of time you receive payments, are determined by the type of disability insurance and the specifics of your policy. However, private disability insurance policies are a valuable financial safety net that are often overlooked. They can fill in the gaps left by health insurance plans and life insurance policies, and they are relatively inexpensive. Even if you have short-term coverage through your employer, you should consider combining it with a long-term policy to provide more comprehensive protection. How does disability insurance work? If you become disabled, you must file a claim with the Social Security Administration. A waiting period applies after your insurance claim has been approved. The waiting period is the number of days that elapse between the date on which you become disabled and the date on which you are eligible to receive benefits. This waiting period, which is determined at the time of application, can last anywhere between 30 days and a year. After this time period has been completed, your monthly benefit will begin to accrue. When you are unable to work due to illness or injury, you will receive a monthly benefit that will replace a portion of your salary. When your benefit period expires or you return to work, your payments will be terminated. Your payments are determined by the amount of coverage you choose to purchase and are subject to approval by us at the time of application. You will collaborate closely with your advisor in order to arrive at this figure. Who needs disability insurance? Who does not require disability insurance, should be the real question. It is required by both small business owners and employees. Many of these people either live paycheck to paycheck or have a small savings account that will be depleted quickly if they become disabled as a result of their job loss. Disability insurance is also typically required because Social Security disability does not provide 100% of what an employee would earn if he or she were working. And because the government only provides coverage for a limited period of time after that period has expired. Disability insurance provides the safety net that any working person or small business owner requires in order to feel secure and not have to worry about day-to-day expenses while recuperating from an illness or injury. Fortunately, there is no limit to the number of employees who can be covered by disability insurance through a company's plan. Disability insurance only covers accidents and illnesses that occur outside of the workplace. If you are out riding your bike with your children and you fall and break your leg, you would be covered for the time you are unable to work until your leg heals. While on the job, you could, for example, fall off of a ladder while working on a power line and your disability insurance would not cover your time away from the job. This is referred to as workers' compensation. As a result, unless you work in a high-risk job, your premiums are not based on the risks you face on the job, making this type of coverage more affordable for both employees and employers. What does disability insurance cover? It's all about your way of life. As an example, consider all of the monthly expenses that you take for granted because they are routinely covered by your income stream. Health care costs, daycare expenses, or your mortgage are all examples of what you can expect. Disability insurance helps you maintain your household while also providing you with the time and mental space you need to heal while dealing with a medical challenge. What is the cost of disability insurance coverage? The amount of disability insurance you receive is determined by your age, annual income, and type of employment. The cost of insurance is determined by a risk-to-reward ratio, just as it is with other types of insurance. Disability insurance, whether short-term or long-term, has an average cost of 1 to 3% of your annual gross income, depending on your situation. To put this into perspective, a person earning approximately $100,000 in gross income per year will pay between $1,000 and $3,000 per year in disability insurance premiums. This assumes that the individual is under the age of 45 and that they work in a job that poses minimal risks. If you are over the age of 45 and working in a high-risk job, such as construction on high-rise buildings, or as an airline pilot, your disability insurance premiums can cost as much as 15% of your annual gross income at the highest end of the spectrum. If you are under the age of 30 and work in a career that is primarily stationary, such as a secretary or office manager, you will pay less than 1% of your annual gross income on the low end. Why do I need individual disability insurance? It's because you're a human being. It is too late to think about it after you have been sick or injured. Consider the statistics on traffic accidents, or whether you're more likely to break a bone while riding down the slopes on your snowboard. However, illness, rather than injury, is the most common reason for people to be unable to work. Cancer, multiple sclerosis, and other illnesses are the leading causes of missed work, accounting for 96.5% of all cases. Types of disability insurance. 1. Long-term disability insurance, limited, is a type of insurance that covers you for the rest of your life. Up to 60% of your gross monthly income is paid out over a period of 2 years, or until you reach retirement age. 2. Short-term disability insurance, STDI, is a type of insurance that covers you for a specific period of time. Most of the time, it is tied to your employer, pays up to 60% of your gross monthly income, and lasts anywhere from 3 to 12 months. 3. Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. People with severe disabilities are eligible for free federal disability insurance, which is notoriously difficult to qualify for due to strict eligibility requirements. To keep your disability insurance policy active, you must pay a monthly premium, just like you would for any other insurance policy. If something happens to you and you are unable to work, you must file a claim with the insurance company in order to receive a monthly payment, known as a benefit amount, from the company. Benefits are paid out for a set period of time, which is referred to as a benefit period. The length of your benefit period is determined by the type of plan you have. Before you can apply for benefits, you must first go through the elimination period of the policy, which is also known as the waiting period. The elimination period for a short-term disability is typically 1 or 2 weeks, whereas the most common elimination period for a long-term disability is 90 days, depending on the type of disability. Policies with shorter elimination periods are more expensive, and their monthly premiums are higher as a consequence. What level of disability insurance do I require? This is a great place to start if you have group long-term disability, limited insurance through your place of employment. However, it is possible that it will not be enough to cover your monthly expenses, let alone your other expenses. Inquire with your human resources representative about this. The majority of limited policies will cover approximately 60% of your income, resulting in significantly lower take-home pay after taxes, approximately 40 to 50% of your income after taxes. Supplemental disability insurance may be able to replace a greater portion of your monthly income, allowing you to remain solvent and stable. What is the cost of disability insurance coverage? It's not much, typically 1 to 3% of your gross income. Poor Man recommends that you look at your monthly budget to determine how much money you are comfortable spending on a monthly basis. Then you can get a price estimate. Describe your health habits, job or income status, any other insurance coverage you may have, and any medical history you may have by answering the following questions. If necessary, think about what trade-offs you're willing to make in your budget to close any gaps in your spending plan. When is the most advantageous time to purchase disability insurance? If there's one thing we've learned, it's that nobody can predict the future. You have no way of knowing when or if a disability will prevent you from being able to work. However, here's a mind-boggling statistic. According to the Social Security Administration, more than 1 in every 4 20-year-olds will experience a disability before reaching traditional retirement age. There is no better time than the present. As you grow older or as time passes, your rates will rise, and you may find yourself no longer eligible. As a result, get the conversation started as soon as possible. Finally, in this whole series, we discussed about disability insurance, including what is disability insurance, how does disability insurance work, who needs disability insurance, what does disability insurance cover, what is the cost of disability insurance coverage, why do I need individual disability insurance, types of disability insurance, what level of disability insurance do I require, what is the cost of disability insurance coverage, and when is the most advantageous time to purchase disability insurance, and much more. Hope you understand and found this series more informative and useful. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a beautiful day.